Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Simple Wisdom Tarot. Today I have a new pick a card reading for you guys. This reading is about the messages you need to hear right now. If you have been feeling confused or down for some reason and you don't know what to do, this reading is here to help you. This is a timeless reading. You can click on this video anytime and get a valid guidance. Anyways, here at Simple Wisdom Tarot, my intention is to provide practical guidance to you without a lot of complicated terms. I try to use everyday language which can be understood by anyone from any walks of life. We have 3 groups here and you can choose one group or more than one group. It is totally up to you how many you want to choose. Just follow your intuition. Take your time before you make a choice, okay? Look at the stickers and meditate on it. Think of it as a doorway. Think of all the stickers as a doorway. And behind one of those doorways, you have a gift for you. That's how you need to look at those stickers. And when you have chosen your sticker, your symbol, go to the description box. The timestamps are given for all the groups. Click on the timestamp and go to your personal reading. Okay, so let's begin. Hi group 1, welcome to your reading. The first card you have is Shining Through. A glow up is coming for you guys. This is a complete glow up, physical, mental, spiritual and material. This is the authentic you, okay? This is the authentic you that's shining through. The truth inside you is shining. You probably were hiding and trying to fit in the quote-unquote normal mold for a long time, but something has happened, or maybe it is happening right now, and you are feeling that enough is enough. I am not pretending anymore. I am done with hiding. I am done with trying to be someone else who is not me. Now you want to be authentic. Okay, so instead of being someone else or hiding your light, you will be on a journey to discover who you really are, and you will love the entire process. I am hearing that you are losing weight. This is not body weight. This is not about kilos and pounds and muscles and fat, but this is the baggage that you have been carrying around within you, and now you are losing that. And gradually you will feel better and you will look better. Your vibration will be higher and life will get really interesting for you. A beautiful card to begin your reading, group 1. Now let's see the next card, the Royal You. Okay, so the glow up. Okay, this glow up is putting the spotlight on you. You will channel your inner queen or your inner king, and you will know how powerful you truly are. I mean, we all are powerful, but sometimes we just don't understand how much power we have. And we let other people dictate us. We let the society dictate us. We let the government decide for us. But in reality, we are sovereigns. We are kings and queens on our own right. Okay? So you are going to discover that. And your courage, group 1, your courage, your determination, it will be extraordinary. In the coming days, I think you are going to surprise yourself by being so brave. You are going to surprise yourself a lot. I also see that you are wearing your invisible crown every single time, every single day, and you are being this proud yet at the same time a very down-to-earth human being who knows that they are worthy, who just simply knows that they are worthy of every blessing coming their way, and they are thankful for all those blessings. I see people being inspired by you, people following your lead. You are the king or queen of their heart, okay? I'm not just talking about romantic relationships. I'm talking about your impact on your community, on the society, on social media maybe, or something like that in your workplace, okay? I'm seeing that you are affecting a lot of people very positively. You will be the role model for many people, whether you know it or not, okay? You may not even know it, but someone sees you as their role model, or they will see you as their role model, the person that you are becoming. Okay? I see many accomplishments and many achievements. Before, you may have been worried about being in the spotlight, but I think in the future you, they love being the boss. Okay? They love to take charge of a situation, and they enjoy working your way through, tricky situations. That's who you are going to be. Challenges, I think, will excite you. The challenges will, I think, lit you up in a very positive way. They will encourage you to become a better version of yourself quite automatically. It's not like something that you train yourself to be, but I think something is happening right now. Some kind of inner awakening is happening. That is how you are going to react in this positive way in the future. And your diplomatic skills and social interaction skills are also flourishing, which is a very good sign. Then we have healing the heart. You could be recovering from some kind of intense grief. Okay, so that could be the reason why you are shining through and being the royal you. Okay. You went through a loss that was devastating for you, that somehow, cleaned your slate. And now it is very important that you heal the emotional wounds. If you were physically harmed, I'm not saying you were, but if you were physically harmed or your health got affected somehow, take time to heal your body too. Not only, heal the heart, emotional part of you, but also take time to heal your body as well. And sometimes our emotional wounds affect our health. So make sure that you are mentally healthy and also physically healthy. And group 1, don't try to be cheerful when you are feeling hurt, when you are feeling like you want to cry. Let your emotions flow. Tears are cleansers. It is cleansers for our soul. It is not a sign of weakness. We cry in joy, and that's okay, right? But crying in pain is not okay. Is that how we think? Should that be the way we should think? When a child cries in pain, we don't shut them up. We don't tell them to deal with it. We don't tell them that smile even though you are in pain. We take care of them. We try to soothe them. We try to see what is hurting them. But for us, when it comes to ourselves, being an adult means suppressing our tears and trying to behave as if nothing was wrong, nothing is happening that is affecting you. Everything is peachy. That is a very toxic mentality. And that needs to go. You can see a therapist or a psychiatrist for professional help if you feel you cannot heal and you cannot overcome the sorrow on your own. The important thing is to give yourself all the time and the necessary resources you need for healing, okay? Being emotionally healthy is extremely important for you. It is a part of your glow up. It is probably the foundation of your glow up. You need to know the reason behind your grief, okay? Why are you so unhappy? Why do you need to heal your heart? You need to know that. And sometimes we can be pretty much clueless about why we are unhappy, why we are sad. And when we take steps to know the reasons behind it, you would be surprised to see how far back you have to travel in the past to unearth all those reasons. Okay? Because I see this is a deep wound. You could have, forgotten all about it, but your heart didn't. That's the thing. I see that. That's a real thing for a lot of you. All this pain, it is not just a waste. One day you will look back at this time of healing and you will see it clearly. And you will see how much important it was for you. And you will know the answers. The answers will come when you look back at this point in time where you decided that you want to be healed and whole. For now, just focus on healing and be committed to it. Be committed to this journey. Then we have a higher view. Please don't make any important decisions under stress or pressure. Don't make any decision without considering the long-term value of it. Make sure you are not just reacting automatically, like your response is conditioned solely based on past experiences. It's kind of like a knee-jerk response or a kind of Pavlovian response. Try to refrain from doing that. Sometimes our past, our childhood, our experiences, they shape us, they condition us to behave and act in a very specific way. If A happens, you will react in X type of fashion. Whenever something similar to A happens, you will react in X type of fashion. So A is equal to X. That needs to let go. If we keep behaving in a similar pattern, it stops us from being our best version. This could be the reason why you are feeling stuck, why you cannot progress, why you cannot let go of the past and all that. So when something happens, even though it is very similar to an incident that happened to you in the past, stop for a moment and consider your situation carefully. And if you are not in a place to consider because you are so hurt or you're so angry or you're so confused, just stop, do something else until you feel that you are a little bit okay to think clearly. And then think, okay? Thinking is important before doing anything else. You need to think that, is this merely history repeating itself, or are there some new aspects to this situation? Exactly what the heck is going on? Okay, you need to be very clear about that. Take time before you do anything. Knee-jerk responses are not good. Okay? You need to respond in a different way. You need to take a better path. And always check in with your intuition. Your intuition will tell you what you need to do, but hearing the voice of intuition can be tricky, especially when you are conditioned to behave in a certain way. So make sure that you are in a place to listen to your intuition. If you are open to doing that, you can ask for guidance from your guides, your angels, your deities, the universe, God, whoever you believe in. You can ask for guidance, and that will come. Impulsive decisions are not okay. Take time, assess the situation, get all the information you need, clarify any doubts you have, and ask for help. Ask for help from the universe if you want to. If you don't believe in universe, I don't know, whatever. That's okay, that's fine. Ask for help from your loved ones. Tell your friends and family about your problem, and maybe they can be of help. Okay? And then wait for everything to be clear, and then you will be ready to make an aware and informative choice. That's what is needed. Okay? Then we have the land between. I told you that in the first card, shining through, I see your glow up. Now, glow up does mean change. Big changes that are messy, that take a lot of time and patience. So you have to go through these changes in order for that glow up to happen. There is no other way than to go through these changes, these big, messy, complicated changes. And the land between is all about that messy, complicated change. It is between what was and what will be. This card is saying that you are on the cusp of something amazing, but you are not there yet. And you cannot go any faster. You cannot skip the steps. You cannot just bypass this land between. Okay? Think about cleaning your cupboard. So it was in a position of, it was in a bad position, disarray and all that. But once you start cleaning it, the position becomes even worse, right? There's containers and whatnot all over your place. and you are dusting, there is dust flying out and it is getting everywhere. So when you begin to change, you create a mess that is even bigger than what was before. But when you continue cleansing that, the mess will eventually be clean, and you will get your cupboard fully, neat and tidy and clean, and you will know exactly where everything is, and your life will be easier. So that's the thing with changes. It becomes messier before it gets better. So, all you can do is to take your time in this land between and absorb the lessons, absorb the insights and realizations that will come to you as you go through change, and let the change happen. You can also enjoy this time on the land between, which is extremely difficult to enjoy, but it's exactly like enjoying the present moment. No matter what the present moment looks like. It is messy, yes. It is complicated, yes. But even then, you can choose to enjoy the present moment. Even if the present moment is the same old boring stuff every day. Maybe the land between is a plateau and you are like going through the same cycle every single day. It's just rinse and repeat, that kind of thing. But, can you learn to enjoy that? Because if you can, you will see how many hidden gems await for you in this land between. Okay. Then we have roots of abundance. Now that you are changing, you have made a decision to be your authentic self. You also need to change your relationship with money and resources. Unlimited abundance is always available to you. You can be who you want to be. You can do anything you truly want. But if you feel you are not worthy to receive abundance, then your reality will reflect that belief, okay? If you feel you are okay with a medium level of abundance, then that's what you would get. I'm not blaming you, but I'm just trying to make you see that what you believe will be reflected on the outside reality, okay? Your belief is like a mirror, okay? So you need to trust that you would be taken care of no matter how bad the situation looks like. Because good days and bad days, they come and go, okay? You need to become anchored in your divine abundance. Like, you know that it's yours. You know that the universe will take care of you, that you will take care of yourself, okay? Have this deep-rooted, unshakable, positive belief system about money and abundance. And I am talking about money, although money is not abundance per se. But somehow money is coming to my mind as I see this card. Your money is literally growing on a tree. That's what's coming to my mind. Because you have that tree, this tree which grows money. It is inside you. Your positive thoughts about wealth and prosperity grows that tree, okay? And negative thoughts kind of poisons it. It kills that tree. So your fears, your insecurity about life and future needs to go. That is the poison. That is poison for your abundance. So the universe wants you to know that this money tree, it needs your help and support right now. Help it. And it will help you. And finally, we have quieting the mind. Yes, this makes perfect sense. As you unleash your inner queen or your inner king, and you can be gender neutral if you want to, your inner sovereign, let's say, you achieve this impossible level of success, abundance. You achieve this impossible level of health and relationships also. And breakthroughs happen. At the same time, You are becoming, and becoming, and you are changing, you are growing. And it could be difficult to keep up with all that growth, change, and becoming. This is a very, fast process, fast and complex process. It can take a lot of energy from you, okay, because everything is happening simultaneously and things are moving fast. So you could be exhausted, and relaxation could take a back seat. And that is why relaxation has got to be your priority. Relaxing cannot solve any problem, but it restores your strength, your inner strength, and your physical strength to move forward through it all. Everything that's happening, you can give more attention, more energy to it. You can be really focused on it because you have more energy, because you made relaxation a priority. Peace of mind needs to be in your to-do list every day. Whether you go for a walk, whether you spend time with your dog or meditate, or take a relaxing shower routine, go for a jog in the morning. I don't know. You need to have a strategy. That's all I know. You need to have a strategy that stops the constant need to do something. Do something productive. Allow yourself to stop doing this and that and then something else, okay? And squeeze 34 hours out of your day. Allow yourself to stop that and just be. Just be wherever you are, not trying, not doing anything, and make that a daily habit. Allow yourself to stay in a quiet place where nothing happens, nothing gets done, no new notifications come, nobody intrudes, there's no drama, no social media, no hustle, only you and your solitude. And for a few moments, stay in this place mentally, because physically this place is nowhere. There is no place on earth like this, because tell me, where on earth can you quiet the non-stop nature of life? Because life is moving and moving, right? So this quiet only exists inside your being. And now you need to discover it and let it infuse you with peacefulness. These are all the messages that you needed to hear right now, at this moment, Group 1. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this reading helped you, and I will see you guys in my next video very soon. Bye. Hi Group 2, welcome to your reading. The first card you have is Awakening Genius. There are several new ideas coming in your mind. You could be brainstorming about a project. This could be an old project, this could be a new project. But the point is, you are getting a lot of really good ideas. And it could be that you feel they are not good enough, which is not true. There's a lot of innovation within you. Your brain really likes to do things in a fresh way, in a different way that is really special and unique. You need to know that your ideas, your thoughts matter. And there could be this thing also that other people don't believe in you, and that's okay. The thought that you are not good enough could be put forward by somebody else, maybe your boss, I don't know, maybe someone in your family, some friend who did not take your idea seriously, who did not think that they had enough merit. But that's not true. The universe believes that you are a genius. If others don't believe you, that's okay. You don't have to be like Steve Jobs or Gordon Ramsay and people like that. Don't compare yourself with the famous people. Stephen Hawking, you don't have to be somebody like that. You might be inexperienced and you may not be an expert. And I am assuming that you are not an expert. Your ideas still deserve to be shared with the world, okay? Your ideas deserve a chance. Don't discard them, okay? Then we have broken open. It feels like there was a bad experience that pushed you beyond your limits. You could be trying to prove something to someone else, like, look, you rejected me, you said no to me, and now I am so successful. You didn't approve of me back then, but I don't even need your approval right now. That kind of thing you are trying to achieve. Group 2, nobody likes bad experiences. Nobody likes rejection. Nobody likes to be told no. I mean, who likes that? No one. And at the same time, they are part of life. We all know that. If someone acted like a villain and crushed your spirit, that person was the bad guy in your story. I want you to know that you have nothing to prove to them. Maybe they did something really bad to you and they totally crushed you. And so what? They actually didn't crush you. They actually didn't destroy you. Nobody can do that. You are more powerful than that. All they did was that they helped you to be more open to life, to inspiration. They helped you to better your craft. They helped you to be more successful. All the famous writers got rejected when they submitted their first draft to an agent. They tried and tried and tried until somebody finally published their novel. Famous actors, they went through thousands of auditions before they get a significant role. Before anybody becomes a star, they went through a lot of hardship. And this will continue to happen even in the future as well. Okay? If there was some kind of nepotism that happened to you, you saw that, and you didn't get a chance because of nepotism, because of favorites, somebody played favorites. I want you to know that nobody can succeed without this type of experiences. Everybody on earth went through this type of experiences, and the successful people became successful in spite of this. Should this happen? No. But they do happen. And, smooth seas don't make a good sailor. It's a very cliched statement. I know, but it's truth. Do you realize what these bad experiences are doing? They are shaping you into a person whose ideas are so bright that the world cannot ignore them anymore. When she is broken open in this card, you see, she is like stunning the whole world with that light inside her. The world will not ignore you. That is who you are becoming. You are changing for the better with every bad experience. Okay, group 2? Then we have spirit of gratitude. Yeah, you should be grateful for the challenges you have faced and are currently facing. Yes, it is impossible to be grateful for a challenge. It is impossible to be grateful for the bad guy in your story or the bad guys in your story. Plural, yeah. But can you do it? Can you pray to whoever you believe in, God, Jesus, Allah, angels, Mother Goddess, universe, whoever feels right to you? Can you pray to them and tell them, please help me feel grateful in this awful situation, for this awful situation, for this awful person, for this cruel person? Can you help me to open my eyes and let me see the beauty in this situation? And it is so hard to, set a prayer like that, to set this intention, okay? But you can do this. You can bless this adversity. You can bless the adversary. You can bless the people who hurt you. Keep praying for enlightenment and bless the whole situation and everyone involved. Okay? And if you can't bless them, bless their soul, their higher self, because everyone has a soul, everyone has a higher self, even though some people act like they don't have a soul, but they do. And you can see the divine in them in this way. You can't even say, literally, God bless you. You can say that. And you can substitute the word God with your word for it. And you can thank them for all the lessons. They were teachers in your life. And yes, it is extremely difficult to see them as teachers, but they were. Being grateful works wonders. Gratitude works like a healing balm. Any conflict, any disaster takes a positive turn when you apply gratitude to it. Gratitude is like a tool. It's a very beautiful tool. And you can change your story for the better with it. Gratitude purifies your emotional wounds. It soothes your pain. And it does miracles. So don't forget to practice gratitude for every pain, for every joy, and every day. Okay? Practice it every day. Then we have Call of the Muse. I see the Awakening Genius card as a sign that you have an exceptionally sharp brain. Your mind is very sharp. You are a naturally brilliant person in at least one area of academic importance, academic, subject, or, practical subject, practical matter. Awakening Genius tells me that you can be good in maths, you can be good in computer, you can be good in interior decoration, that type of thing. You have a natural talent for it. And the Call of the Muse, this card, it feels to me like the call of artistry. Not just being good, but also being creative. Suppose that you write really well. But there are people who write really well who are not poets, who are not novelists. So if you write really well and you are a wordsmith, you have this awakening genius. That's how I see awakening genius. And if you if you are a wordsmith as well as a poet, or as well as a novelist or a script writer, then you have this creativity, and Call of the Muse applies to your situation. Now you are both. You are not only awakening genius, you are also Call of the Muse. You are not only brilliant, you are also very creative. Not only something innovative, but also something beautiful, okay? Something that evokes an emotion, because creativity evokes an emotion within you when you create it, and it evokes an emotional experience when somebody else sees it. Call of the Muse feels as if you are being charged with the duty to narrate a mystical, otherworldly energy into earthly terms so that it is accessible to more people. Okay? You are being called to do something which the Spirit wants you to do, so that the Spirit can spread its message to more people. So basically, as you tune into your innovative side, awakening genius, you activate your brain to do something new, something different, and then your creativity also wakes up and pulls you into another level, into a whole new dimension. And suddenly, you see all these possibilities light up, and then there's no stopping you from following the call of the Muse, and something wonderful, something extraordinary happens, and your ideas goes from brilliant to outstanding to exceptional, okay? You reach that level, and you are going to reach that level. If you keep on believing in your ideas, in your innovations, you are going to be a legend. Yeah, some of you are going to be literally legends. Very famous and very, very exceptional people. Then we have body and soul. This is a sign that you should be extremely careful about yourself, your whole self. For example, if you take care of your body and you forget about your spiritual nourishment, or maybe you are so immersed in your spiritual routine, your spiritual activities, rituals, you forget to treat your body properly. Maybe you work very hard and you stay awake at night. And when you sleep the whole day away. So I just feel that there is some kind of imbalance between your body and your soul. They are not in alignment. If you are focusing on one part of your life, like career or health or spirituality, that's gonna take more time than other parts. Like you will work about 8 hours a whole day. That's okay. But it must not overshadow the other parts. Like you are so immersed in your work that you forget that you have a life. Because hunger for something is good, but greed, that's not okay. Because in the long run, it hurts you. And it often destroys your success. It often destroys the work that you have been doing all this time. Okay? So balance your needs. Balance your routine. You really should take care of yourself. Take a total 360-degree approach. When you make a list to stay organized, make it from a place of love and kindness to your own being. If you write that I'm going to study 6 hours today, then you should also write that I'm going to take a walk. I'm going to talk to a friend. I'm going to make my dinner today, and that kind of stuff. So that it has a balanced approach. Balance, alignment. That is very important. Because there is no task, no goal, no assignment more important than you nurturing yourself, your whole self, not just your career, not just your money, not just your relationship, but your whole self. You have a life beyond all these points, okay? Your life is not your career. Your life is not your relationship. You have a body and a soul, and you have many needs, and you need to fulfill them all, okay? One can be your priority, but that doesn't make the other so less important that you just think that, oh, that's not important, and I can just, delete this. No, that's not okay. It is what it is. Something is really difficult for you to accept, and that's really bothering you. I kind of feel that somebody has said no to you. Someone maybe showed their true colors. Or maybe they did something which is nothing bad from their point of view. Like they did something which they are totally okay with, but you don't like that, and it hurt you. The point is you have zero control over them, because we don't control other people. We can't. They are not going to change themselves. They're not going to change what they did for you. You cannot control anything, and you really can't make them change that. You can protest, yes, but sometimes, people just don't change. What you can do is accept. You can accept the loss. You can accept that you live in a world where you are surrounded by many factors that are beyond your control. We don't always get what we want. But that is a universal experience, something that connects us all over the world. People experience this. It is not a problem. It is a kind of a rule, okay? It's like a law of humanity, I guess. Just like thermodynamics or geometry. these laws have their advantages. All these scientific laws that we hear, they have their limitations and they have their advantages. But what if the scientists only focused on the limitations and they think that, oh, we are so limited by these laws, we can't work like this, we just cannot accept this unfairness. Why is this happening? Why can't we change this? If they would think like this, if the scientists thought like this, nothing would have been invented, and the world as we know it would never exist. We wouldn't make any progress. So the scientists don't focus on limitations, or maybe just they accept the limitations and they just work with what they have. They work with the pros and they consider the cons as inevitable, but a part of the pros, right? Even though living is more an art than science. And I am reading oracle cards, and this is not science at all. Any scientist would scoff at me, and I don't need any scientific validation for my craft. But surely we can learn this admirable trait from scientists who accept what is and work with it. It is what it is. Accept and prosper. Accept, and acceptance is so difficult. It is not simple to do that at all. We want other people to change. That's never going to change. But we can accept that things will not change just because we want it. And we need to make better decisions from that place of acceptance. Once you get the hang of it, it makes all the difference in life. You get less scratched by the abrasive people. You get less hurt by the cruelties of life because you accept everything and everyone. Acceptance is like oxygen. You can't do without it if you want to live a good life. Okay? And acceptance can make your life better, so much better, if you just practice it one day, one simple step at a time. Okay? And finally, we have beyond the ordinary. When you accept that you cannot control everything and you are basically only in control of your actions and reactions, you automatically surrender to the divine. You let go of trying to force things to happen. You let go of trying to know more, even when the universe doesn't want to reveal anything. And sometimes the universe do that. And people want to know. People, including me, want to know. I have done this all this time, especially when I read cards and I see that there are no clear answers coming. The cards are keeping mum, and my intuition is telling me that just stop. There are no clear answers coming. You just stop and forget about it. But I keep digging and digging until I get no answer, no clear answer, and things are muddier even more. Okay? People do that. We want to know, but sometimes universe doesn't want us to know. I get frustrated when this happens. But I learned my lesson that the universe is mysterious. It keeps many, many secrets from us. And not even the wisest seer among us can predict anything. Not even the most powerful monk knows what lies beyond the veil. We see what we need to see. We know what we need to know, what the Spirit wants us to know. The rest is part of the magic of the universe. And everything will not be revealed to us. So after you accept, and by acceptance I mean that you just accept, no conditions. No conditions on life, you just accept. And then comes surrendering. to that magic, to the life force, to the universe, to the god, to the goddess. You just surrender. And what do you do when you surrender? You feel okay with not fully knowing what is coming, but you trust the universe all the same, just because, just because. So what does this card mean for you? That something beyond the extraordinary is coming because you are accepting life as it is, and you are surrendering to life. That is why something big and unforeseen and unbelievably good is coming in your life, and the universe is keeping it a secret. The universe is hiding it from your sight, from my sight as well. I can't see what's coming to you, but I know that it will be so good for you, that the universe is having a lot of fun keeping this delicious twist in the plot close to its chest, and it's not gonna reveal anything. That's all I know. And that's all you need to know, Group 2. This is everything I got for you. And I hope that this reading helped you. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video very soon. Bye. Hi Group 3, welcome to your reading. Your first card is the Power of Purpose. This card shows that you are searching for more meaningfulness. Purpose is like having a significantly powerful motive behind what you do and behind what you want. It is your why, right? It not only gives the drive to achieve, but it also keeps us on track. What I feel is that you already know what your purpose is, or you have already found it. Maybe you don't know, but you have found it. The problem is that you don't trust yourself enough to follow it. Maybe you think that this is a lot of hard work, or maybe it requires a sharper brain than you have, and something along these lines which just shows that you are inadequate to follow your purpose, which is your argument for why you don't work towards your purpose. Okay? And you should also know that this logic is faulty. There is no reason good enough for you not to follow your purpose. This is literally why you are here. Okay? You must follow your purpose. You must do it. Do not think too much. Okay? For some of you, this card can also mean you are feeling like you have been working on your purpose for a long time, but there is little result. In that case, check in with your expectation. What result did you expect when you followed your purpose? What was your expectation? I don't know. I just think that you set the expectation really high, unrealistically high. And, if your subconscious mind doesn't accept what you expect, expectation doesn't come true because you just don't believe it. Deep within, you just don't believe it will happen. So maybe, your expectations were a little bit unrealistic. So you need to edit that expectation. If you are sincere and you are giving your effort without far-fetched expectations, you are bound to be successful. It doesn't matter. Love, money, career, health, fortune. I don't know what your goal is, but you will be successful. If you are sincere, you are working on it consistently, and you are setting your goals which are achievable, you are going to successfully achieve it. There can be no other way. Okay? Then we have great and full. Yes, you need to detach yourself from your expectations. This card is about detachment. What results were you expecting from life? Because everything you are expecting is achievable. Love, money, fame, fortune, I told you, everything is achievable. But don't go crazy thinking about that. Don't push yourself to manifest it. Manifestation is great, but you don't need to become a slave to your desires, because then you will be in an endless cycle to, trying to manifest this and then that, and eventually burning yourself out. Life works better when you let it fulfill you. Manifest whatever you want, but you also know that your desires are already yours. They are yours from the very beginning, from the very moment of conception, from the very moment you dream about them. They are already yours. You don't have to work hard. You don't have to manifest hard. I mean, hard work and manifestation, hard work and law of attraction, they just don't resonate with each other. But patience and law of attraction does resonate with each other. Because even miracles need a little time to happen. So you work on your manifestation, but then you let go of that. Detachment from your desires, from your expectations is absolutely critical when you are on your path, when you want to manifest something amazing. Because your desires do not dictate how you feel, but how you feel dictates how fast or how beautifully that manifestation is going to come in your life. So you need to realize that you are already happy right now as you are. And all the dreams you have been dreaming about, they are already yours. They are already yours. So just let go. Detach. Then we have a grand symphony. I feel that being part of a community is very important to you. Family. Family is very important to you. And I am talking about not only blood relationships, but also family that you choose. Family where you belong. And you really want to belong. You could feel a little homeless. I mean, not really homeless, metaphorically. You could feel the longing, the yearning to belong to someone, to some place, or to people, like-minded people, okay? You could also feel homesick too, like you are not with the people who should be yours. You could feel in that way. It could be, and it is possible, very possible, that your connections, your relationships do not sustain you emotionally. It is also possible that your needs have changed. I feel that when you find your purpose, as indicated by the first card, and as you follow that path, when you follow that path, it changes you. It will change you. It changes your emotional needs too. Where you belonged yesterday may not feel like a home anymore. That being said, I also see future relationships with this card. I see love. I see a union of two souls. I see healthy relationships. Group 3, you are going to find very, very happy relationships. If you are trying to manifest romantic love, detach yourself from that goal. Don't go crazy. Don't go overboard. Okay? Because your wish is on its way. Just be at peace wherever you are. And all the resistance that you have been trying so hard to erase will automatically vanish. They will be erased on their own, okay? And you will see your wishes happening in real life in some very unexpected, even spectacular ways. The universe hears you. The universe hears you loud and clear. You don't have to tell it repeatedly that I want my soulmate, I want my soulmate, I want my soulmate. That reeks of desperation. You are not desperate. You want your soulmate, and he or she or they're already yours, okay? You know it, you feel it, and you let go of that desire. The universe hears it, okay? Let it find a way to give your desire back to you, okay? Then we have feeling the world. This card is about the big issues of the world and how it affects us. If you are a sensitive and aware person, you are already aware. that we live in a very interesting time. The leaders of most countries are not paying attention to the things that actually matter, like climate change, human rights, learning from past mistakes, learning from history, and other really important things. The leaders are not paying any attention to these. And if you see mainstream media, they are all about politics that don't make any real progress, but it's all about arguments and arguments and more arguments. The social media, on the other hand, keeps spreading consumerism, fake information, and other unhealthy things. So, being focused on your purpose, walking your path, your true path, in these days, it is very difficult because there are simply too many distractions. You cannot ignore the world, and neither can I. I mean, it affects you, it affects us all. And sometimes we just get distracted. We just stop following our purpose because we feel the world. Sometimes at least I become very sad when I watch the news, when I see what's going on in social media. I become sad and I hurt. But at the same time, I know that as I follow my purpose, I contribute to the world positively. So I come back to my niche, to my home, in my body, and I do my work. And you should also know that as you do your purpose, as you stay aware, because you should stay aware, you should know what's happening. That makes you choose the right things, that makes you choose the people of high value. And in that way, you contribute to the world positively. The more you wake up, you act like a catalyst for other people who are perhaps still sleeping, who perhaps do not understand what's going on. They don't understand, they don't know. And you should also know, because the universe is telling me this, to tell you that it is not a burden to be alive at this time. It is an honor to be an active participant who brings love into this world, the world as we know of it now. That's who you really are. You are a light bringer, okay? Don't be anxious. Do your part with integrity. Fulfill your destiny. If all the world's a stage and we are just actors, we gotta give our role the best shot, right? And that means fearlessly walking on our path, letting our purpose guide us like the North Star. And it is enough. It is enough. Then we have bearing fruit. See, your results are coming. Your work will bear sweet, delicious, and lavish results, okay? This card is giving me the vibe of, those type of feasts where you can eat all you want. Happy hour vibes, okay? This card is giving me that type of vibe. It's like the universe is telling you, why do you even worry? Don't you know your dreams are already here? I keep hearing that. Your dreams are already here. They're already true. They're already real. You don't have to try so hard. You don't have to, bash your head. In this card, I see a circle of life. The seeds you have planted, they will mature, and the tree will bear the fruit of your choice. If you planted a cactus, and no offense to any cactus because it's a beautiful plant, I admire it, but I just want you to know that if you planted a cactus, it cannot give you a mango. So if you want mangoes, you have to plant a different seed. And that means maybe you have to change a lot of things. Maybe you have to plant a new seed, begin totally new, Maybe you have to realign with your path and prepare yourself and reevaluate a lot of things. You got to make a plan and work on it continuously until you get your mangoes. But don't you see? Once you are working on it, those mangoes are definitely gonna come. They will, fall on your lap. You don't have to be afraid to get those mangoes, right? Your results are going to come, and you don't have to be afraid. You don't have to think that, am I going to get it? Will it really happen? Is this really my destiny? Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Stop those thoughts. You have your purpose and you do it. You feel really good while you do it. You are not chasing anything. You feel like you are part of the people, of the tribe, who make the world a better place. Then you are doing enough. That's all it takes to get a bumper crop. Group 3, you need to know life's raining those fruits on you. Just you wait. It's going to be amazing. Then we have Oracle's gift. This is such an important message. Listen, if a tarot reading, oracle reading, or any other divination resonates with you, like say you chose this group 3 and the words that I'm speaking, it totally resonates with you. It feels true to you. It feels like a real truth to you, okay? Then it is your prophecy. Don't doubt that. You will know what your prophecy is, what the truth is, when you hear it. There is no doubt about that. You will know. If there is doubt, then maybe it's not your prophecy. Maybe you have a question in your mind and you hear a song or watch a signboard or watch a video or watch a social media post or something, and it feels like an answer to your question. Then it is the answer to your question. Okay? Because the oracle is inside you. A tarot reading actually confirms what you already know within. You are the psychic. And you don't even need any reading, any divination. You already know it. It is fine that you are coming to my channel and you are going to other tarot readers, other people, and you are making their day, you are making my day. If you are listening to this, if you are watching my video, and I am genuinely honored, to be your oracle, but you are the oracle too. And your future is bright and wonderful. You don't have to worry about the future. Pay attention to your intuition, group 3. That's the greatest oracle. And it is already inside you. In fact, you can give other people reading, and those readings would be pretty accurate. Might surprise you, okay, with its accuracy level. So the oracle's gift is to listen to your intuition and just follow it. Just do it. You have the foresight. You have the sight. You have the vision. You are the clairaudient. You are the clairvoyant. You are the psychic. If something feels true, then it is true. Trust your intuition. And finally, we have divine matrix. If it is meant to happen, it will happen when it needs to happen, okay? Okay, let me clarify that. The spirit is your partner. This purpose within you, the purpose that the first card talks about, where does it come from? It comes from the spirit, from God, the universe, the goddess, or your higher self. If you don't believe in all that, your higher self. You have a higher self, right? It comes from your soul, right? Again, I have to say, the world is a stage, like Shakespeare said, and we are actors. But the spirit, the universe, is the script writer, the director, the producer, and the crew. So behind the scenes, a lot more things happen. We just see the actors, but behind the scenes, there are a ton of work going on and have happened, right? And a very delicate, very intricate, very complicated web is spun by the spirit And then you see the results in real life. And then things happen in real life. That's why people experience synchronicity, amazing coincidences, if you will. Synchronicity, if you do not understand, they are coincidences which are amazing because they kind of bring you to a point, to an answer which you have been seeking. Okay? So when those synchronicities, coincidences happen, they happen because the Spirit connects us all in a way that helps us to fulfill our purpose. When people walk on their path, they experience synchronicity. When they act their role, fulfill their purpose, they see synchronicity. That is why. Because each of us has a role on this earth. It doesn't mean that fate is everything. It doesn't mean that you have a preordained role and it is already written and you just have to do it. You just have to go through it. You don't have any free will. You can't, bring your desires into factor. Your wishes do not matter. No, that's not true. No, that's not true. We have been given a role by the divine, but we bring our own unique flavor, our individuality to it. And that's why our fate remains a possibility. It's the highest possibility. It is up to us to fulfill it, to manifest it, to materialize it in this world. The divine gives us the skeleton plan, okay, the skeletal plan, and then we flesh it out. The divine allows us to be the person who we want to be. And the divine matrix, through synchronicity, constantly nudges us to our path, to the highest good, by giving us signs, by giving us coincidences, miracles, and other amazing stuff. It tries to make us remember our purpose, our path, why we are here. It tries to make us remember that. So if you see a coincidence that fills you with wonder or inspiration, take it seriously. It is important. Don't forget. Bookmark it. Don't forget. Don't distract it. Because as we saw in the card, feeling the world, it is so easy to become distracted and just forget. So choose to stay focused. Choose to pay attention to the signs and the symbols in your life and the prophecies that are coming your way, and just do your purpose. Fulfill your role. Act your part. Okay? That's all I have for you, Group 3. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this reading helped you, and I will see you guys in my next video very soon. Bye.